At least 6 suspected illegal miners have been killed after a shootout between security officials and police in Orkney in the northwest. The incident happened after the men are said to have tried to be sending food and water to some of their compatriots who were underground in a mining shaft. Our reporter Pule Letshwiti-Jones is on that story on the ground now, joining us on the Midday View. Pule, what happened here?
Well, a very good afternoon, Britain. It comes across as though about 30 alleged illegal miners, commonly known as zamazamas, have been arrested, while 6 remain fatally wounded. We do know that, of course, 6 bodies were also found in this crime scene here, but I'm just going to step aside so my colleague Joe can just try to actually zoom in and show you some of the visuals coming from this crime scene here. Quite a tragic story that unfolded yesterday around 6:30, but then we understood that's according to the police commissioner in this province that has actually responded on the matter. We know that 4 bodies were found in this vicinity of the shaft. One was found approximately around 800 meters from the crime scene, and several food parcels and also 2 firearms were found on this crime scene as well.
Now, you said how many people have been arrested, and what do we know about the state of investigation? Currently, we can see that the crime scene is being combed by the officers who were there.
Definitely, we're also seeing private security inside. What we do understand is that more than 30 alleged illegal miners have been arrested, while 6 fatally wounded, and they also face charges including causing an explosion, malicious damage to property, and conspiracy to commit crime. And those are some of the charges that have been stemmed against them. And we also see, like you've just mentioned, Pradan, this area has been cordoned off. When we arrived here, there were actually pathology services that were actually combing for clues and trying to see what they can find at the crime scene, whereas we're also still seeing these private security. But just a brief background on the story, Britain. What we also understand is that this has been happening since Sunday, where these alleged illegal miners would go in, cause explosions, and then exit through a different shaft, and also handing down food parcels just for that mode of survival. But what happened on Monday, although nobody exited, and on Tuesday the zamazamas exited again on Wednesday afternoon, and we do understand that it was at this stage that some of the illegal miners launched an attack which resulted in the deaths. And all of this information we've gotten since arriving here is according to the police, who are saying that they will be remaining on this scene to ensure that there is stability and that they can enforce calm.
Is this a disused gold mine? What kind of mine is it, this shaft that has been occupied by these alleged zamazamas?
Yes, from what we understand, this is a park shaft ventilation here in the Orkney, and it's where, in this vicinity where this whole incident actually happened. They would then go inside and try to scour for whatever resources they could get. What we understand is that this comes across as though it's been a continuous modus operandi that's been going on for some time. But then again, the management here on this, the management of the company here, then actually try to tip off the police to say something like this has been going on, and at the time whereby there was actually private security in the scene to try and prevent the activities of the illegal miners from happening. That's where we understand, according to the police, that there was a sort of push back from the alleged illegal miners, who were then shooting the private security, and this is where the whole scurril happened, which resulted in the death of 6 people.
Thank you very much, Pule Letshwiti-Jones, taking us, ending that update for us there from that disused shaft, Orkney mine in northwest. 6 suspected illegal miners shot dead, and several others have been arrested while investigations are going on. Now,